Yo, yo, feel black, creative drive. I'm actually walking. Just finished watching that Lamont Roach, Williams Zepeda fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Man, Lamont came out strong, but Zepeda just wore him down, man. That output, I think he landed damn near 900 punches, or threw 900 punches. He threw 900 punches. Something crazy. But yeah, it was a good fight. I feel like a fight like that just gonna make Lamont Roach a better fighter. You know. But yeah, man, I feel good out here. It's breezy. Just getting everything together right now, man. It's like this album, it reminds me of boxing. Cause you know what I mean? Like every time you hear fighters talk about a fight, a camp, I'm in the best shape of my life. This camp was different. This was the best camp we ever had. But I'm telling you, this process of making this album, it was just like, it was guided, you know what I mean? It wasn't even like, this was something different, man. Cause even like, knowing, I had mad more songs written, mad more shit to record, and I just knew it was done. I just knew. And me and Tone just felt the same way at the same time about it. It's like, yeah, it's a good fucking damn endpoint. Let's keep doing what we're doing, keep writing, keep motherfucking creating. But we completed the vision. And now we moving on. Like, we're not moving on, but we just getting this shit ready for release. And now Derek, 1,000 points into his album, 4 songs in, you know what I mean, produced by Intone. And 1,000 points. The album's called 1,000 More. Because it's only like maybe 2% of all high school players that score 1,000 points in their high school career. And you can only do it if you play varsity at least 3 years, because you're not going to score 1,000 points in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Unless you Will Chamberlain. You know what I mean? Not in this era. So it's not even like a living in the past situation. It's like 1,000 points. I did that before. You know what I mean? That's my pedigree. Blue chip pedigree, like top tier fucking, exceptional pedigree. And that's why the album's called 1,000 More. I ain't done. I ain't living off the past. You know what I mean? He not saying, oh, I'm living off the past. I did that and just live off that for the rest of my life like Al Bundy. Nah. It's like he did it. Now he's saying 1,000 more. I did that. That's okay, boom. Like, now this 1,000 is gonna be more significant than that 1,000. You feel me? Or just as, you can't say more. Because in that moment, that significance is, you know what I mean, invaluable, priceless. So this next 1,000 is gonna be just as priceless. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about this album because it's already fucking sounding crazy already. Off the first few tracks. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep spinning. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna get into this Get It Gone compilation. You know what I mean? The me and 1,000 points. After his album dropped, we got an album together that's gonna drop. You know what I mean? We can do this Get It Gone compilation. So all my peoples that rhyme, that dabble, that got some bars, shit. All you gotta do is show up with something fire, bars, hooks, whatever, and we gonna record that shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of times the shit gonna go like this. We're gonna cook up. You know what I mean? Someone come up with the hook, boom. Now it's like, yo, depending on the song, like whoever got like, okay, let's say it's 4 verses. Let's say it's a hook. We're gonna do 2 verses. Or we're gonna do a hook and we just do like 12 bar verses, maybe even 8 bar verses. But it's gonna be like whoever, I don't know, we're gonna do like whoever get the verses done first, or whoever the producer feels as though verses fit and make the best possible song. But we're gonna make this compilation, you know what I mean? This shit is like years overdue. So that's something that's really high up on the list right now, you know. So we've got to do that. And that's something we want to do like immediately. We're working on Street's mentor. He's working on a compilation and he's producing the album for his artist Breeze. Official XL, he got an album in the tuck, and we about to work on a new album for him. You know, Intone got like 3 R&B albums that we got to drop. It's like the factory, man. It's like the conveyor belt. You know what I mean? Let's get it gone. Merchant music. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Because when you do something for so long and you don't attain so-called success, it can get discouraging. It can get to a point where you feel like, damn, what if I would have put time and effort into something else? Like, I spent hundreds of thousands on this music game. You know what I mean? Like, and I had times where I was like, man, if I'd have took that same money, effort, energy, and time, I could have been a motherfucking brain surgeon. I could have been a fucking goddamn chemical engineer, fucking lawyer. You know what I mean? I could have been. So you go through them times of like, damn, did I misuse my time? Did I invest all of this fucking money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, into something that was a waste of time? And that's entrepreneurship in general, man. That's just going after a dream in general. Because, you know, the people that make it romanticize the dream. And they say shit like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Which is not true. I don't believe it. I don't believe that's true. It's because, like, there's so many variables and intangibles that go into so-called making it. But the thing is, if you really believe in yourself, how could you ever quit? How could you ever quit if you really believe? Because you got to get to the point where you don't believe anymore. And I've been there. I've been to the point to where I don't believe anymore. And not necessarily like, okay, I don't believe in my talent or my ability, but maybe I don't believe that my talent or ability in this particular endeavor is going to lead to any substantial income. You know what I mean? And we need money to live, so you know it. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward. I'm excited about these projects. I'm excited about doing collabs with my peoples. You know what I mean? All the people over the year I've done music with, I've collaborated with, or even that I've wanted to do music with. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people I never even done any music with that I've always wanted to do music with. So now it's gonna happen. Like a lot of people, a lot. You know what I mean? All the places I've lived at, all the places I've been, all the people I've met. There's a lot of people I want to collab with. And yeah. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You know. We got the events popping off. We got the listening parties. The 22nd in the Triangle, the 29th in Jacksonville. And in Jacksonville, we're gonna do 2 on the 29th. We're gonna do one from 12 to 4. Then we got a wrestling event that we sponsoring and selling merch. And we doing some merch collabos with some of the wrestlers and shit. We designed some merch for them. So then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna have another listening party, after party, whatever, from 11 till 3 a.m. So please pull up. If you in any of the areas, you know what I mean, the 22nd in the Triangle, 29th in Jacksonville. We got some more festivals coming up where we're gonna be out selling the merch and music. And we got some new drops. You know what I mean? Got some new drops coming out. And it's got some fly shit. And for the listening parties, we're gonna have some exclusive merch. And we only gonna have it at the listening parties. You're never gonna be able to get these pieces. No one else is gonna have them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, only if you was at the listening parties. And this is gonna be a keepsake, you know what I'm saying? Cause like one of my things is, every concert I go to, I buy merch. I do. Like any significant event, if there's merch, I'm buying it. Like I went to the Buju Banton shirt. The concert, this is from this shit hard. You know what I mean? I had to buy that shit. Like I wasn't gonna buy merch anyway, but this shit just dope as hell with all the speakers and shit and the colors on it. So I just bought this last week. Then before that, the last one I went to was the Burt Kreischer concert, the comedian. When I always take his shirt off. I got some merch from his shit. And that shit was crazy because I left the crib. I was wearing a shirt that didn't really match what I had on for real. You know what I mean? Like, but I got there and I got this merch, this shirt. That shit matched my sneakers. Like crazy. You know, they call that sandwiching. So I threw that shit on and made a fucking sandwich. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like for me, like, merch is a thing for me, like, and I always buy merch. I got merch from sporting events, fucking concerts, I got merch from like Menashe did robotics tournaments. You know what I'm saying? His tournaments, like we just get merch. Cause it's just it's a keepsake and it's a snapshot of a moment. So that's why the merch for the listening parties, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna make too much of it. It's just gonna be enough to where it's like, okay, if I think maybe 20 people might buy it, 30 people might buy it, that's all I'll make. You know what I mean? Then we could have some other merch, some other drops we doing, but like we got some exclusive merch for the listening party for the day the sun didn't shine. For both of them. Even in Jacksonville, we could have something exclusive for the day one and the night one. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have the Triangle merch drop, and we're gonna have 2 different exclusive drops for Jacksonville. So yeah, we're we just appreciate, we really appreciate all the support. Like, like some people say like they start getting some motion. They be like, man, now I'm hearing from people I ain't heard from in forever. Yeah, what are you, man? Well, you're not seeing the blessing in that. Are you hearing from people because they see emotion and they rooting for you? I'm reaching out to mad people right now. All the people I've been, working with, did music with, just been my friends over the years. You know how you get into life and you just be so bogged down by the grind, trying to survive and trying to make it, that you just lose touch with people. And it's not because anything happened. It's not because, there's people I used to hang out with every day. Every day I haven't talked to in years. Or maybe a few times. But it's not because anything happened. It's just because shit, man. That's how life be. So I'm trying to reach out, link up, and do all the shit we used to talk about we was going to do. But we were just too young and dumb to actually know how to make shit happen. So we can make shit happen for ourselves, and we can set our fucking kids up for success. You know what I mean? But yeah, we out, man. Feel black, Creative Drive. Peace.